Hey, I'm Jordan,
And I'm also Jordan.
and we're a couple of squares playing video games.
This is Jordan Squared.
Alrighty, and welcome back once again to Jordan Squared. Today we're starting, and I apologize in advance because this is going to happen to you. But I'm subjecting Jordy here to one of my all-time favorite games.
I'll find a way to get revenge. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. But yeah, it's just I have always really liked the Dark Souls series, and I know you were intrigued by it, but had never actually played any of them before.
Passing interest.
Yeah, so I figured here's the opportunity. Either we'll get some laughs, and we're probably getting a lot of that creaking onto the onto the audio, so I apologize. I'll try to sit a little more still. I guess it's mainly a question of how much, how much guidance do you want in this process?
If I ask a question, I would like an accurate answer, but it doesn't have to be like one-to-one exactly to do. You can vaguely be like, hey, I want to do this thing. How do I do this? Oh, go
take a left.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, character customization just starts with some of these are pretty self-explanatory. You just got a sorcerer or a cleric. I don't necessarily recommend the cleric for a first timer because it's really obscure trying to find some of the spells. Sorcerer is if you really want to play on easy mode, essentially. Because a lot of your basic spells are homing and can do a good chunk of damage. And then deprived is you basically start with nothing but a stick. I don't think I ever actually finished because I was doing a run where I was just naked man with stick.
I'm the kind of person I like fighting. My sword is stronger than your sword, kind of thing.
Yeah, it can kind of depend upon if you maybe find later in the game, weapons that you want to try for, because you're like, ooh, like this giant, enormous sword or axe, or actually, it kind of depends. Do you want to do shield and sword, or do you want to do a big?
I have always loved great swords that need two hands.
Okay, actually, if you don't mind me saying so, there is actually very early on in the game a really powerful two-handed sword that you can get.
Okay.
Would you like me to steer you in that direction? Is that what you
Yes,
want to do?
please.
Okay, so I think if that's the way you want to go, you should probably start with warrior. I think they have the highest. They have pretty even starting strength and dexterity. Because you do need mostly strength and then a little bit of dex to use this sword. If you want to be Mr. Big two-handed sword, I can definitely lead you that direction. Warrior's probably a good way to start. Now, this is just kind of, you know what? I'll let you read these ones. Don't pick the pendant. It literally does nothing.
Tiny beings.
Ring.
Old witch's ring. No obvious effect.
So, unlike the pendant, the old witch's ring actually does do something. Now, a lot of these items are single use, so I would definitely recommend one of the things that you're going to be able to keep, which is one of the rings, the master key. The binoculars is a permanent item, but you can get a pair of those really easily anyways, so it's not worth it. The rest are consumables.
I like being able to open locks.
Yeah, no, it's a good choice. Most of my runs, I think, I start with either the old witch's ring or the master key. I think I defaulted to the master key a lot because for a time I was trying to get the speed run of this game.
Is physique a thing? Does it?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't affect your stats. It's cosmetic only.
Okay. Face.
Yeah, this is a bit of a janky old character creator. So
reminds me of Oblivion or Skyrim.
Yeah, a little bit.
hair. I remember seeing people with crazy color hair. How did...
I think that might be only in the later Souls games, because they actually add it. Like, I think starting with Bloodborne, they add in a lot of sliders, so you can get a little more funky with it. But the original Dark Souls is pretty bare bones, and this is just the remaster of that.
Oh. Hormones.
Wow, really? Like, I don't think I ever actually went into the customize section of that. I didn't realize it was referred to as that.
Features weak or strong?
Yeah, strong I think gives you kind of more like chiseled lantern jaw kind of look.
Ooh. I like this hair.
I was gonna say before you got a cut, your hair kind of looked a little like that. Mine's always...
I didn't want to do that.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Maybe they did update it for the remaster.
Won't let me accept. Oh. Enter name.
There you go. Hero. No.
Adair.
Adair. Is that from something? Is that like a D&D character of yours? Or...
LARP character.
Ah, okay. I can dig that, actually. I've always loved the intro to this game.
Age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to keep the game audio from bleeding into the mic there.
Gwyn's mighty bolts
Loose power.
hard their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
Aww.
Yeah.
Thus,
It's an impressive cutscene, but it also
age of
kind of gives you some
fire.
hints for certain enemies later in the game. For example, lightning beats dragon.
Oh.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
But will souls also remain? If there's dark, there must be souls.
Even now,
Most common
only
video game
endless.
titles is like
And man
Dark and
sees
dead.
not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen
Or death.
carriers of the accursed dark side.
so much was my enjoyment of this game that wussy kind of person that I am, I don't think I would ever actually get a tattoo, but this is one of the games that actually made me consider getting one. This and Legend of Zelda are about the only video games to have ever invoked that, like, ooh, I like this enough to consider getting it somewhere permanently on my body.
I assumed you'd want the Triforce on your wrist.
I had considered that, yeah, the Triforce
I mean,
of Courage
not wrist.
on either the back of my hand. Although hand
Oh.
tattoos. Sorry.
And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
Pressing.
This game is not exactly the picture of optimism, no.
This is your fate.
But maybe if you look in the right places, you might find, some people who are a little more optimistic.
Dude, I've seen better days.
Yeah, you're a little bit grody right now. But someone's helping you.
Hi, buddy. Don't name me George.
I think he will tell you his name when you get the opportunity.
Northern Undead Asylum. Is that... Wow. I don't know what I just did there.
Maybe you tried to use an item when you don't have one.
Probably. Dungeon cell key.
Yep. Now you can let yourself out.
Oh, that's how I attack.
Yeah. And that's two-handing your weapon, which is going to be important if you want to go for the big ol' sword. Yeah,
Okay,
there will be some notes on the floor that'll give you all of this. Like I appreciate that you're figuring it out a little bit first, though.
Oh, I see the notes.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to miss.
Ugh.
Yeah, you're a little corpseified right now.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Hi, buddy.
Yeah. Just watch upper left corner of your screen there, green bar, stamina. Yeah.
Strong attack. I'm supposed to attack these guys?
I mean, I don't think these ones actually attack back yet, just because they're there for you to use the light and strong attacks on first.
Okay.
I swear there's one. I think there's somebody down in the water. Yeah, right there.
You barely see.
Yeah, maybe we can tweak the brightness between episodes here.
Maybe. Must explore. Rest at a bonfire. Cover HP.
Alright. And I think that's a good time to call this episode, because you've gotten through the intro, you got your characters set up, and next time you'll get started for real.
Alright.
I'm sure this episode was terribly exciting for our audience, but
Hey, everything has to start somewhere.
this is certainly true. We'll catch you next time.